Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is the tissue system. We have already discussed about permanent tissues, simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Now we are going to discuss about the tissue system. Now let us start with the topic. Okay. Now, as you know, on the basis of structure and location, there are three types of tissue system. First is the epidermal tissue system, the second one is the ground or fundamental tissue system, the third one is vascular or conducting tissue system. Today we are going to discuss epidermal tissue system as such. Okay, epidermal tissue system. In our next lecture, we'll be discussing about ground or fundamental tissue system and vascular tissue system in the same lecture. Today our main topic will be epidermal tissue system. So now let us start with the topic. Okay. Now let us first of all discuss about the epidermal tissue system as such. As you can see in the diagram, the dermal tissue system, that is the covering of the plant, epidermal tissue is present, that is called as epidermis, which is the outermost layer present on the stem, roots as well as the leaves. Now the waxy layer or the cuticle covers the outer part of the epidermal cells and they are responsible for reducing transpiration, they reduces evaporation, and sometimes they protect the inner line parts. Now in the hairs also you find the same covering, and root hairs are actually present on the epidermal cells. They are elongations of the epidermal cells and they increase the absorption. Okay, now you can see the figure also. Here cuticle is present, you can see the upper epidermis present on the leaves. These are the kind of mesophyll cells. They have been differentiated into two present in the leaves, pellicid parenchyma and spongy mesophyll cells. These are present. You can see the difference between them. Here in the pellicid parenchyma you can see gap is very less as compared to the spongy mesophyll parenchyma cells. Okay. Now you see in the epidermal part, especially in the green regions, you find a stomatal apparatus. Now the stomatal apparatus consists of guard cells. You can see the guard cells in the diagram. The guard cells contain chloroplast, so naturally they can perform the photosynthesis. They have stomatal aperture. You can see the stomatal aperture in between the two guard cells. When the stomata is opened, there is exchange of gases through the stomatal aperture. Now you can see there are certain cells which are placed very near to the guard cells. These are modified cells, also called as subsidiary cells. Now they help the guard cell to increase the level of water in the guard cell. So they help in turgidity of the guard cell as such. Okay, in case of grasses you can see the guard cells are dumbbell shaped. If I talk about the guard cells, the part which is facing the stomatal aperture is very thick and the part which is away from the stomatal aperture, it is considered to be thin. You can see the difference between them. Okay. Now we'll be talking about trichomes. Trichomes are present on the stem. On the stem the epidermal hairs are called as trichomes. You know that on the roots there are certain hairs present. They are responsible for absorption of water and minerals. Trichomes helps in preventing water loss due to transpiration. There are certain other functions of trichome. Sometimes the trichome has a secretory function, and there are certain times when trichome can be helpful to the plants in preventing water loss through transpiration. Okay, now let us talk about the home assignment. You can see the home assignment here. The first question is, write a function of epidermal tissue system. As I have already told you, it protects the inner lying parts. That is the main function. The cuticle present on the epidermal cells helps in preventing the water loss due to transpiration. Then if chloroplasts are present, it also helps in photosynthesis. Now the second question is, state the role of guard cell in stomatal apparatus. You know it is located where. You can draw a diagram and explain it. The third question is, state the location and function of trichomes. I have already told you there are so many functions of trichomes. First function is, it prevents transpiration. Excess transpiration is not useful for plants, you know it well. Now what is the second function? It can be secretory in function. It has a role in secretion. It can be multicellular as well as unicellular trichomes. So I hope you like my today's lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.